Leo, if someone made promises they didn't keep, the situation may be showing you that you need to set stronger boundaries. So let's see exactly the truth is that you need to know about this connection, as well as what happens in the future once you set the boundaries needed. So with this is going to be for my Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus. Go ahead and like, follow, and share this with another Leo. Also, guys, just know I did pause my personal readings. They may come back later on, but as right now I'm working on some projects. But let's talk a little bit more about what I'm showing. Okay, let's talk about it. So what I have here for you is the Five of Pentacles, the Moon card, as well as the Strength card. So what this is really showing here is that this connection, what you need to realize is that you are not being fully supported. This connection is showing me here, there's a lot of tension between both of you. It's feeling as though there's a little bit of coldness happening because they're not understanding what you're needing. And with that, it's like a hard communication going on here. With this, it's like no one's really understanding my boundaries, what I'm looking for. And so a lot of times we're allowing people to kind of come through and do whatever they want. And with this, it actually brings us lower than where we started. It actually pulls and drains our energy because we're trying to like appease somebody. But at the end of the day, we're not being like, no one's looking out for us. No one's trying to please us, right? It's just the essence of us trying to people please. And that's really the issue here. This is the understanding of this connection that as long as you're trying to people please, be kind of like the pick me and things of that sort, whatever those terminologies are, when you're kind of in that essence, it doesn't allow you to step into your full power, and it actually drains you. It makes you feel like you're not supported, like you're not seen, like you're just kind of cast away, like no one cares about your feelings. And so this is the truth you need to understand. The reason why this person, sometimes you feel like this, is because the boundaries are not being set the way they need to be set. And so with this, there's a need for you with the Moon card to understand, why am I allowing people to go against my standards and my boundaries that I have for me? Because Leo, you have been through stuff. You have been through stuff in your life, and that's the reason why the boundaries are there to begin with. And so when someone is like kind of playing with your boundaries, it's a time for you to really stick firm to them. Because with this, there's this Moon card coming out because there's an essence that you keep allowing people into your life that are not stepping up where they need to step up, that they just talk and talk and talk, but they're not putting action towards it. And so there's something that goes way back into your childhood, y'all. Like this is going to your shadow side that you have to take a look at. You have to kind of figure out, why am I allowing people to do this? Why am I accepting this to begin with? And how do I break free from this? There's a need to rewire the way that you think. There's a need to rewire past situations and kind of really heal from those situations. Those doors have been open or closed for a long time. It's now time to open those doors, face those demons that have been like deep inside of you that you've been trying to cast away. Because the more that we say, oh, I'm just not going to deal with that, I'm not going to deal with that, it's unhealed trauma that you're allowing to be stored within you. And that unhealed trauma is allowing you to falter on your boundaries, to say, well, maybe it's okay, maybe that's what you've seen your family and your parents do, maybe that's something that happened in your childhood and you're like, well, you know, I'm not enough, and things of that sort. It's like this essence of limiting beliefs, this essence of there's some kind of wound here that's allowing for these boundaries to be crossed, and for you being okay with them, or you sacrificing your own happiness to make someone else happy. And so there's this need for you to realize that this isn't the first time this has happened. This isn't the second time. This has been happening a lot throughout your life. And so it's time to go way back and look at when the first instance happened and heal that. I always recommend, whenever I see the Moon card, I'll say it nonstop, but it's time to do some inner child work. It's time to do some meditations around that. It's time to do some journaling around that. It's time to really release and allow for the universe to take a hold of this and say, no longer will I have this captain upon me, and no longer will I have this have a hold on me, because moving forward, I have to choose myself. I have to see what's best for me. And if someone's not showing me that they're ready to adhere to my boundaries, then it's time to reiterate that you can't pass here. You can't come into my aura. And so with this, that's why the Strength is coming out, because it's time for you to stand into who you are. The truth behind this, the truth behind their broken promises, is to bring you back to you, Leo. You are the Strength card. This is literally your card. It's time to step into your confidence. It's time to step into who you are. And for you to have confidence is because you set boundaries. You set boundaries in the way people are going to speak to you, the way that they're going to treat you, the way they're going to talk to you, whatever it is. You have set these boundaries for a reason, because you had insecurities that you had to quiet. You've had insecurities of not being enough, not being seen, not being heard, not being worthy, all this bullshit. And they're all have been lies. It's like this fear of being single, this fear of like not finding the right one, that you're accepting people who aren't treating you right, hoping that they'll change. When in essence, you are the one that's holding those boundaries. You have to show compassion to yourself for the past. And with that, understanding that this lion is now yours. And with this, you have to tame it. You have to tame and quiet all the noise and move forward in your path with this confidence, understanding that you know who you are. You know what you've been through. And moving forward, You're not letting anything scare you again. You're not letting anything make you make more weight on something than the truth behind the matter, if that makes sense, right? You're no longer going to say, oh, well, I don't want to be single the rest of my life, so I'm just going to let so-and-so do this and this and that to me because hopefully they'll give me a ring. No more of that bullshit, Leo. Point blank, period. And that's what this is supposed to show you, that you have to choose yourself. You can't let your energy or your vibration go down so that way someone else's can go up. It's now time to step out of being a victim of the circumstance and say, you know what? No, you can't do that. No, I don't allow that. It's time to have these firm boundaries because that's going to help you stay straight along the path that's going to bring you to alignment. And so that is really what I'm showing here. Now, let's see what happens when you set the boundaries in this connection. So if this is already resonating, go ahead and like, follow, and share this with another Leo. But let's see a little bit more about what will happen here. So what I have is the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Wands. So what this shows me here is that stepping into your boundaries, it's going to allow you to really protect your heart. It's going to allow you to not care about all the bullshit, all the lies that people are telling you, all the water that might be getting on you and trying to grab your attention. That's no longer going to happen because now you're only saying who's worthy of my cup, who's worthy to look me eye to eye and say, okay, I'm ready to give you my heart and I'm ready to give mine to them as well. Who's ready to have this reciprocated type of love? Because if not, it's all just bullshit. It's all just noise and I'm ready to block it out. So when you set your standards and you say that's what they are and no bullshit, no passing them just because you're cute or whatever, none of that anymore. I'm now stepping into my Queen of Cups energy. I'm now protecting my heart. I'm transmuting those painful moments and now I'm seeing it clearly and I'm thinking of new ways to really protect myself, but in essence, still being available to love and being open to love if it's ready to really meet me as well. But with this, I do see this Knight of Wands coming out. So it does show me that this person, once you set your boundaries, they're not going to be there for a long time, because they just want what they want. The Knight of Wands, he's someone that is he's so charismatic, he's so fun, he's so flirty, like he's so like za and exciting, but in essence, he's all just like, he's still exploring. He's all kind of talk. He's showing you what it feels like to be passionate, but nonetheless, he's not ready for the commitment. He's not ready for the work that it takes to actually be here and be with you. And so what it shows me is that this person, they're actually going to leave your life when you set these boundaries, but just know they're leaving it for a reason because they're not in alignment to you. You have to realize what's more important, what's in alignment for me, or to check off some box that I have. Oh, I get married by this time, or I have someone by this time. It's time to get real with yourself and understand your boundaries are there to attract the right people, not just settling for someone that's not ready for you and ready for all Leo has to give. Because Leo, you are phenomenal. You are amazing. And if someone didn't tell you that today, then again, they're not the right person. But either way, I show here this person, as you set these boundaries, they're going to realize they can't amount to them. And so with this, they're going to continue exploring, find someone that's lower than you because, hey, Leo, you have too high standards, as you should. But nonetheless, it's going to bring you to yourself or bring you to a decision of deciding, do I want to continue? Although this person is here, they're going to leave eventually, but it's still going to bring you to a decision. Do I want to keep my boundaries or do I want to go falter on them or shake on them so I can keep this person who's not really ready to commit to me? And so there's going to be this essence of trying to decide what's best for me. Either way, it's going to get you to your end goal. You just got to choose your heart, right? I always say that, choose your heart. So one path is like, hey, I'm going to respect my boundaries. And if someone's not matching me, well, float away in the river. I'll see you later. Or is it, you know what? I'm going to change who I am for this person who's not really showing me anything, but hey, it's only broken promises, whatever. It's up to you to decide, right? Decide your heart of being maybe alone for a bit longer or dealing with someone that's not really right for me. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. But that is really what I'm showing, that it's going to lead you to this decision, but overall it's going to lead you to who you are and allow you to really raise up into this queen essence and decide for yourself what's right for me. And so that's what I have for you, Leo. Let me leave you off with an angel number and yes, no question. I'll get the angel number. You do the yes, no question as always. Ooh, so you have two that came out here. So you have 1, 2, 3, which is vision, and then 14, 14, possibilities. So with 1, 2, 3, it says your path will not look identical to anyone else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. 1, 2, 3. And then 14, 14, possibilities. It says building strong foundations, create stabilities, and welcome in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. 1414. I would say these both actually go very well with your reading, but nonetheless, let's get your yes, no question completed. So hi, Spirit. Thank you so much for always being here with us. As you know, Leo, they got a question. Okay, they got a question. What is the answer to Leo's question? The answer is no, guys. That's a no. That's a no. Thank you so much, Spirit. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. And can you answer that one more time for Leo so they have a clear understanding of the answer is no. Y'all, that is another no. Okay? So that is what I have for all of you. I hope that resonates. If it does and gives you a bit of guidance, make sure you like, comment, put your birthdays in the chat. Also go ahead and share, follow, do all the good stuff on the side here. And then from there, remember, I am the one and only Angelica's Divine Readings. No one can do it like your girl, but nonetheless, I will see you guys next time. Don't get scammed on the internet. Bye.